Have you ever heard about CARLA? If not, then you should. The reason is that it's a quite widely popular open source simulator for autonomous driving. And the point is, doesn't matter whether you are a researcher or a normal student. If you are having some sort of open source project, then it is gonna help you a lot in the coming future. Because open source is a booming concept, but still there are lots of closed source implementations, and those are hard to have a dig into. And that's why whenever you want to do something on your own, it becomes a difficult in a closed source implementation. So why CARLA is important, and why specifically we are discussing onto this, what are the key related aspects and what you can do with CARLA. All these things we are going to answer in this particular video. So let's start. Hey there, my name is Rohit Kumar, and today we are going to specifically talk about CARLA, which is our open source simulator for autonomous driving research. And if you are working in the field of autonomous driving, or you are trying to develop an autonomous driving system, then this particular simulator is obviously gonna help you a lot. When we talk about the simulator, then simulator is nothing but a kind of animated or the sort of virtual environment where you are trying to simulate the sort of real world things. So as we do have the lot of transportation networks and the kind of vehicles running on them, then it's almost impossible to have the real world implementations without having the kind of huge resources. So that's why the simulators come into handy practice, and they help you a lot with all the cost benefits, etc. So CARLA is also developed with that particular intention, and it gives you a ground up to support environment, the kind of training validation of autonomous driving systems. Coming on to the specific things, so the CARLA provides the open digital assets, including the urban layouts, buildings, vehicles, and usually these things are supposed to be part of map. So when we're trying to see the things, then it becomes difficult because many times the kind of complex map we don't get in most of the simulators, but the sufficient level of complexity is given in CARLA. So it is gonna you kind of realistic look. So if you're interested, then I can give you a kind of basic glimpse of CARLA. Here you can see that CARLA 0.9.14 version they have shown over here. So this is, they are saying that they have introduced the new large map having the town 12, which is bringing a level of skills and the details of to CARLA. So it's looking almost realistic, as you can see over here. And then they have discussed the kind of 3-lane highway details in CARLA project. So the large intersections and the sort of things means usually when you develop a particular game or a gaming engine, then or you are working in a sort of simulators where you are having the sort of physics related objects and their placing, means you are trying to design a basic map, and all these things you must be familiar with, that how you can place these things and how you can do your own implementation if you are required. So hopefully you must have liked the video. We can't play the whole video because the video will get means this our video will get long. So here you can see the basic dimensions and the sort of objects they're placing, the kind of lanes, vehicles, etc., etc. So moving further, we have the basic highlights. What are the key features of CARLA? So here you can see that scalability via the server multi-client architecture they are providing, then the flexible API they are introducing, the autonomous driving sensor suits they are offering, and the faster simulation for planning and control they are guaranteeing. Then the map generation, which is quite obvious because whenever you are having the autonomous driving, then map generation is quite important. Then the scenes traffic simulations, that is also quite important because the more traffic scenarios are possible, the better implementation is supposed to be. Then the ROS integration is possible, and that is a very, very powerful feature because ROS integration, ROS stands for robot operating system, and if you are a robotic student, then definitely ROS gives you a leading edge because it's a very popular open source simulator for robotics. And if its integration is getting possible with this particular autonomous driving simulator, then you can see the power of two different and powerful domains is getting merged. Coming further, we have the autonomous driving baselines. So with respect to the basic runnable agents in CARLA, we include the AutoWave agent and the conditional imitation learning agent. So these are the sort of things. Additionally, they have recommended some of the learnings with respect to the core features, having a basic quick start guide, then the actors, sensors, and the traffic managers, and the sort of ROS bridge, all the things that they have discussed over here, then some of the related tutorials that what to do, what not to do, how you can create your own vehicles, the kind of custom maps, etc. All these things they have discussed. Coming on to the specifics base paper, so they have discussed the base paper and the related bibliotext citing information is also given over here. So as an ethical note, whenever you are using this particular data set or this particular database related, sorry, not database related, with this particular simulator related paper or this particular simulator, in whichever way you are using, doesn't matter. You should give the due credit to the original authors. That's the ethical, basic ethical guideline. So that's all from my side for CARLA. And keeping short, I'm not going into the details of each of these menus. If you are interested, you can jump onto the related blogs, documentation, GitHub page, and the services related information. Additionally, if you have any doubt or you want to contact to the main contributing authors, then you can just contact them, and hopefully you must have got all the related doubts, answers at this particular page only. Still, you want to communicate them, then you can go to the contact us page. So that's all. Hopefully you must have liked the video. If you didn't like anything, please do comment below and let us know what are the kind of shortcomings. We'll definitely try to come up with improved versions. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.